Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. My name is Melissa Joyce. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to be talking today about a product that came in my May Ipsy bag. This is my first one of my reviews for my Ipsy products for the month of May, and we are going to be talking about this blush from Peak Beauty. As I usually do, I'm going to talk about the company, which I had not heard of before this, so I got to do a bit of research on them. I'm going to talk about the product, and then I'm going to give my review of it as I have been using it for a little while. If you want to skip ahead to just the review, you can click on a timestamp, which I will put down below in the description. Let's get into talking about Peak Beauty. Peak Beauty appears to be a relatively recent brand, although I wasn't actually able to find out exactly when it was started, but there's not a huge number of products, so I kind of get the feeling that it is fairly recent. The basic gist of what they're trying to do is amplify fresh, natural beauty. And in their About Us section, they talk a lot about having sort of sheer and semi-matte products that bring forward your beauty instead of trying to hide imperfections. They want products to be flattering and provide luminosity to your skin. The founder of this brand is Christina Bertolucci, and she apparently came to Hollywood when she was interested in working and I think writing for soap operas and got an internship with General Hospital. The story goes that she met somebody or befriended someone who was a makeup artist and got into makeup artistry herself. It says she has many credits in IMDb, so I'm assuming for movie and for television work, and also has a number of awards for creating beauty products, including apparently coming up with the very first lip plumper. She has another company called Doo-Wop Cosmetics, I believe, and then decided she wanted to do something that aligned more with her vision of beauty being something that is cruelty-free, something that is natural, and something that enhances your beauty and is sort of fresh, luminous products. It also said it aligned with her idea of cruelty-free and drama-free products. I'm not sure what drama-free means. I understand cruelty-free, but not drama-free, so not quite sure what that means. It appears that all of the cosmetics are not only cruelty-free, but are also natural, which doesn't really mean anything, organic, and 100% gluten-free. Every product that I looked at had that tag on it. I did find their business to be a little bit confusing. So I went there and I read their About Us and I read about the founder and I thought, okay, I get what you're doing. This makes sense. There's a very limited amount of products and it's actually a little confusing how they're all laid out. So the products appear to be that they have a sort of glow product, which they call an amplifier, but then they also have a product that is a combo of a black eyeshadow base and a white eyeshadow base, so they're two different products in one, that you can use whether you want to do a dark look or a light look, that they also call an amplifier. And those two things are sort of under the same category. You wouldn't usually think of sort of a highlight, although they don't call it a highlight, and an eyeshadow base being in the same category. They have a whole line of their metal or Metalimatte blushes, which I will get to in a moment when I talk about this product. And they also have brow products that I was able to see, sort of a combination of a lighter and darker brow product so that you can do your brows, and also a lip gloss color. Now, there is a section with eyeshadows, and you can sort of see it in the drop-down list, but there's no products there. But a little bit of further searching shows me that they actually provide it in a previous Ipsy bag, an eyeshadow product. So I'm not sure if they had them and they've run out, or if they decided to reformulate them, but it's a little confusing that it still lists them there, but yet you can't actually get them. And they also have tutorials on their website. However, some of the tutorials are for the eyeshadow product. It's a little confusing the way things are laid out on their website. And I like their packaging. I like their point of view. I like where they're coming from. So it's a little frustrating that I'm having such a hard time understanding what their products are and how they're organized. It took a lot of work to try to go through and understand what different products they have, and considering they don't have a huge range of products, it shouldn't be that confusing. In talking about this product itself, this is what they call a Metalimatte blush. So this is a cream blush that they say dries to a powder. Again, I find there's a little bit of confusion here. They call it a Metalimatte. Well, how can something be metallic and matte? I think the name of this is cute. It's called Peak Beauty and the color is called Abu, so it's Peak Abu. And then when you open this up, you get this cute little like tin where you slide the product out and it comes in this little container, and it's this really pretty peach color that does provide quite a bit of glow. So this is 1.5 grams right here, and it is made in China, but it is not tested on animals. And on the back it says, can a blush be both matte and metallic at the very same time? Yes. And then it says beauty tips in haiku, because it's actually, can a blush be both matte and metallic at the very same time? Yes. So it's a haiku. I think it's cute. I want my beauty products to be fun, but at the same time I want them to be fun and also make sense. Can it be matte and metallic at the same time? I don't really think it can. I'd be curious to see what you think. What I will also do here is show you some swatches of the Abu blush next to other ones in my collection, so that if you understand what some of the other ones look like, you will know a little bit more of what the tone of this is, which hopefully will be helpful for you. Going back to what I was saying earlier about confusion on their website, I would love to tell you how much a full size of this is, and both in terms of money and in terms of how much product you get. I cannot do that, because the only way I'm able to find this on the website is a picture of 4 of these in tins like this, but I don't know how big the tins are. You can buy the collection of 4 Metalimatte blushes for $25 American. I cannot find anywhere where you can buy a single one, so I know how much a single costs, and I don't know how big the containers are that you get in the $25 American collection. I mean, are they this size? Are they 2 or 3 times the size of this? I don't know. So I find it a little frustrating that you're putting products into an Ipsy bag, presumably to introduce people to your brand and drive people to your website, and then it is so incredibly confusing to find out how much product am I going to get, how much are the products, and if I really like this one, this is the lightest of the 4 Metalimatte blushes. The other ones are some darker colors. Say I just like this one, it doesn't appear like I can buy it, which I find to be a little bit frustrating. Moving on to my thoughts on this product, and you probably know a little bit of my thoughts just from along the way. I think in terms of how they are doing their business practice for this blush and whether I would buy it again, I wouldn't buy it again because I can't buy it again because it's so confusing about, like, I can't buy a single apparently. I would have to buy 4 of them and I don't know how much blush I'm getting. But if we put that aside, I actually do like the product itself. I am not usually a cream blush person. I'm usually somebody who puts on my foundation, powder my entire face, and then I will go in with bronzer, with blush, with highlight, contour if I'm using it, that kind of thing. And so usually I'm not into cream products because by the time I get around to thinking of doing my blush, I've already powdered everything. You can't really well layer cream products on top of powder products. It's just going to become a mess. However, it seems like there's this interesting combination happening right now of it becoming summer, so I kind of want lighter, more luminous makeup, and also getting a number of things in my subscription bags that are cream or liquid products. So if you watch my review on the Temptu Glow, and I will leave a link to that down below, I received a product that is a glow product that you can mix in with foundation. So I've really been enjoying doing powderless looks, and I find them to be very luminous and bright for the summer. So what I've been doing is putting on foundation, either with some of that glow mixed in to give a luminosity all over, or just on its own. I'll do some concealer powder on top of that, and then just sort of powder my T-zone a little bit. And then I'll go in with a little bit of Temptu liquid bronzer. I did not do that today because I wanted the blush to stand out a little bit more. It's very subtle. And then go in with this cream blush, and it is very, very natural looking. Now what I find is if you rub it too much, it just disappears. So what I have been doing is getting some of the product on my finger. It very much feels like a balm. Like you can barely see it's there. I sort of start my blush around here and tap it on. And the tapping will blend it because it's such a sheer product. It's not like you get one big lump of color in one place. And the tapping sort of keeps it from disturbing the foundation underneath. and adds a very natural looking flush, in my opinion. So if you receive this, I'm curious to know what you think of it. Do you like it? Do you generally like cream blush? I just find that it gives me a very nice, bright, lightweight summer look that is very summery. So in terms of my review of this product, I like the product. Is it a buy? No, because it doesn't seem like I can buy it. I will say that I do like the texture of this. With some other sort of liquid or cream blushes that I've tried, they move around a little bit. Because this is a little bit more like a balm, it sort of sits where you put it, and I like that. So here's my conundrum. I like the product. I would love to know how much this was to buy in a full size and how big a full size is. Because without knowing that, I can't tell you whether I think this is a good value or not, and whether I would rebuy and whether I would suggest that you buy it. So that is my review. I know it's a little bit frustrating today, and I apologize for that because I haven't really given you a yes or no at the end, but there's just too much information I don't know about the product yet. I will continue to use this, especially in the summer. It's a pretty color. I like the sort of creaminess of it and the brightness that it gives me for a sort of no makeup summer look. If you enjoyed this review, and I hope that you did, please click on the thumbs up button. That would be wonderful. It lets me know that people are enjoying these reviews. If you have comments to leave me, I love having conversations with you guys in the comments. Leave a comment down below. I respond to absolutely every comment that I get. And if you would like to subscribe to videos so you can see more of my reviews in the future, you could click on my face, which is appearing right about here. And I will also link one of my other older reviews right here so that you can watch one of my other videos if you choose to. That's it for me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.